I heard a lot of people saying they're not able to find a summer internship that makes them feel worthless and useless. Guys, I wanted you to hear it. That is not true. Hi, my name is Chris. I'm a CS student. So for 2 years in a row, I wasn't able to find any internships. That makes me also feel worthless and useless. But I had this entire time of last summer to work on myself, and now I have a internship as a AI agent dev. So in this video, I'm just going to share a little about my experience, what I worked on, and hopefully I can help you also land an internship for the next summer. So if you think this video is useful, please consider leave a like and comment down below. So the first thing and most important thing I want to share today is actually not about the resume or projects that you worked on. It's actually about your mindset. I know how easy it is just to abuse yourself, deny yourself. Guys, that's actually not very helpful, you know. So since we didn't get any offers from any company, guys, just give yourself the offer. Yeah, since we have all this summertime and the good weather, guys, we can build a very solid plan to learn some new things, build projects, and upgrade yourself. Just based on my personal experience, I used to work as a full stack developer, and after I came to Canada, I started applying. From September to May, I only got a few online assessments and 0 interviews. But if I start applying AI related roles, the response rate came to 20%. So in my opinion, at least this year in this market, gearing yourself towards AI skills and prepare yourself for the AI futures is actually a pretty good idea. Consider all these layoffs and the future of the job market. So back to what I did during the last summer. The first 2 weeks, I started learning about LangChain and LangGraph. You might ask why LangChain, not other frameworks? Because I think LangChain is kind of a hardcore skill that's required by almost every AI developer roles out there. And also LangChain has pretty good developer communities. And lastly, I think LangChain is very up to date because you know in the AI industries, new words, new concepts are being brought up every day. LangChain makes sure to update them and build adapters, stuff like that to the framework, so every developer can access it very quickly. I think accessing LangChain resources is pretty easy because the LangChain do have a LangChain Academy on their website, and also there are tons of LangChain tutorials online. My advice is find one that's recent and also find the one that's around 1 hour, so you don't have to go through the very lower level nitty-gritties of LangChain. As a AI developer, I think the only thing that you need to know is to learn how to use LangChain as a tool to build your AI application. And very importantly, I think no matter which tutorial that you choose to go with, make sure that you run all those things on your local machine at least once. Then play around with it, try to build something cool from what you learn. So taking myself as an example, after I learned about LangChain and LangGraph, I built a very cool little web app called Azula AI. So this web app that I built is actually pretty simple. It's for anyone who's interested in the real estate market and want to ask questions about properties. So this web app converts users' natural language to search params that matches with the third-party provider. Then it will send those search params to the third-party provider and get information back. Users can click into each of the properties and ask questions. I built a RAG chatbot that combined with Tavly, a open web search tool for AI that can answer users' questions. So as you learn, as you do your experiments, inevitably you're gonna spend a lot of money on APIs. So I highly recommend that you get a local AI environment like Olama, so we can run AI models on your local laptop. So all this above can be done in the first week. When we move on to second week, we're going to learn about LangGraph. And you might ask, why is it LangGraph, not Crew AI or Google Agent ADK? My take is that they're all transferable, those skills. You learn one of them and it's pretty easy to get your hands on to the second one or third one. So what's so special about LangGraph? In my take, LangGraph allows you to build workflow type agents. It gives you this whole sandbox style of playgrounds that help you build customized functions, tools, and prompt templates. For example, companies can use it to generate reports and do automated data analytics. So for example, there's this thing called agentic RAG chatbot. So let's say you work in a company that you have some private informations that you want to do analytics on it. You can give it to your agentic chatbot as the input, and you can decide how information is handled step by step and how you design the fail-safe mechanism, hallucination check, and reports quality check, stuff like that. So I have a great resource here. So this video by AI Jason, he will explain how RAG works and re-rankers and limitation and strength of RAG, then how use LangGraph as a tool to build this agentic art chatbot. If you're following this, and congratulations, this can be a great project that you can put in your resume. Okay, however guys, I do not recommend just to use this project as is, because your interviewer probably have already seen this before a couple times. Here's what I recommend. I recommend you to build on top of this to modify or change the workflow, make it specialized to suit your needs, and make this project truly yours. Okay guys, if you're following so far, in the first week that you learn LangChain, and second week you learn LangGraph, then congratulations, you already have 2 smart projects that you can put on your resume. However guys, this is not the end of our journey. The goal for us is to build a more complex and very up-to-date state-of-the-art project that can really help you stand out in the interview. So in the next video, starting the 3rd week and the 4th week, I'm gonna walk you through how you're able to find a project that you can work on and how you can do a series of stuff that can really help you stand out. If you're following this far, thank you so much for watching. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to come up with the best project you can work on and which one to avoid that can really help you stand out in the interview. If you found this video useful, please consider leave a like and comment down below. I will see you in the next one.